Bitmoji Classroom PowerPoint style. So a lot of people are getting trained on the Bitmoji Classroom, and of course, it's all Google. But we can't use Google because kids don't have an email. So I figured out how to do the exact same thing in PowerPoint. So here is my Google Classroom. You can literally follow all the instructions on how to make a Google Classroom, but use those same directions and just do it in Word. So when you look at some of the directions, they tell you to add pictures. So in order, first, you put your background. I learned that the hard way. So you insert here and no, actually, you hit design and then you format background. And when you do that, you click on picture, insert, and then I use the online pictures because they have a plethora of stuff that's really, really cool and really, really good. So you put in whatever you're searching for, find your background, build your background, whatever you want to do, and then insert it into your actual classroom. So that's my background. Then you start putting in all the things you want in your background. So these computer stations, of course, they're all stuff that I put in. And what I did was I went to insert online pictures and I made sure that I put in like computer desk. I put in PNG, which is the same thing as looking for a transparent background because you don't want it to have that white part on it. So you can put in either PNG after it or you can put transparent computer desk. Either one of those will give you what you want. And so once I found it, I inserted it, changed it around, whatever I wanted to do to make the classroom work. I found the blackboard also on the online images. I found the cork board here on the online images, and everything else. The pictures here, machine learning, AI, makey, all of these came online. That way I didn't have to worry about Creative Commons problems because they're all Creative Commons. So that solved a lot of problems. In the Google Classroom, you get to link things to kids for the kids to click on. And it's the same exact thing as you're doing here on PowerPoint. So if you see I hover over these are all linked to videos that I found on YouTube. And to link them, you simply will click on whatever picture you want, insert link, and then you put whatever link that you want, either Microsoft Stream or YouTube or Venmo, whatever else. I don't know the names of the stuff. You put the link that you want it to go to here. And then once you click OK, these are now clickable for the kids to click and see our procedures, see our protocols, etc., etc. Also, you can link within the slideshow, which is something else that I did. So here, I have to change that name because we're no longer using Zoom. But if the kids were to click on that, it's going to turn them or make them go to slide 3. And what I did for that is I highlighted it, insert link. This time, instead of existing file, I chose place in this document. And then I told it what slide I want to hyperlink that to, and it was slide 3. And I click OK, and the things are now hyperlinked. Here's our supply list is hyperlinked, linked to the classes of the week. So I'm still learning this, and I'm building everything within one PowerPoint right now. And the big question is, how do we get this into CTLS? And so what I found was if I just want this first slide to be presented to the students, I can right click on the other slides and hide them. And when I do that, when I export this to a PDF, the only thing that will be exported will be slide 1. So I can pick and choose which slides I want the kids to actually have access to and just give them the PDF for that slide. So that's why I keep everything in one PowerPoint, because then it's easier for me to find things. So to give the kids this PowerPoint slide with the links in it working, I will go to File, and I would do Export, Create PDF XPS Document. And with that, it's going to give you a PDF with the hyperlinks that the kids can click. You don't have to worry about sharing the document and kids changing the stuff that you have on there because it's a PDF, it's a paper version. They can't mess it up. And so I click create PDF for that slide. I'm going to put it on my desktop. I'm going to call it practice just because. And it's going to save it now. You see this as a PDF. And so with this PDF, I can click on the links. You see the hand is here. All these links do work. And they're going to send the kids out to different locations. If you want to get the video to play while they're in the PDF, that doesn't work. The PowerPoint doing the PDF this way, you can have the kids go to different links, forms, different websites that you're using, different slides that you have within your PowerPoint. And if I go to the digital sessions, I've just been practicing on one right now just to see what it looks like. I can open up this digital session, and here is just a video that I made of my Bitmoji dancing on a slide. And then I uploaded that video here so that the kids can play the Bitmoji dancing. Bitmoji animation is a whole nother thing, but that's something that you can do. Go to small group resources and you upload that resource. So if I go to upload resource, and I'm going to find that file that I put on my desktop, and I named it practice, and I open it, and then I save it, the kids will get the PDF in their resource library. So if I open up the practice PDF, the kids now have the PDF. All the links are still working because you can see the hands are there. If I click on certain things, once they are hyperlinked, I didn't do these, then it does seem to work. So you can get the Clever, you can get to YouTube, you can get to Make Code and all of that. These are not working right now because remember, I only shared with them the one PowerPoint slide. But if I go back and I unhide my Zoom link, or if I unhide my supply list, or if I unhide link to this week's classwork, when the kids are in this PDF and I click it, then it will literally bring me to what I need it to go to. So all you have to do so far is what I found out. Somebody might know something a lot better than me. Let me know, because I've just been playing around with this and figuring it out. I have been able to save my virtual classroom, which is right here. I saved this virtual classroom by going to File, Export, create a PDF XPS document. Once I do that, then I can go to CTLS, which is in the other tab. I can go to CTLS, and I can't seem to figure out how to put it in the session information down here, but I am able to put it into small group by uploading it as a resource that the kids will have here. And I just have to figure out how to explain to them that they need to click on that first. I might be able to put it in assignments. I haven't practiced with that yet, to see if I can get that to pull up in the assignment, and then the kids can just go from there. So that's the next thing that I'm practicing. If you're able to get that to work, please let me know, because I am just trying to figure this all out. So that is what we have so far. If you're looking for templates, there are tons of templates on YouTube. And I've just used people's ideas and changed some stuff around. So that's my Math Arcade. This is my welcome to classroom, where they're going to make their own virtual computer station. And then here, my virtual classroom. And so each part of these things in the classroom are linked to something. And if I want it to make sure that the link works, I need to unhide that slide. And then it will go to that slide if I click on the link when it's in present mode. So I hope this helps. If anybody knows of anything else that can help us get it into CTLS and work more efficiently, please let me know, because I want my Google Classroom that I worked really hard on to be in my actual CTLS.